Prophetess Celestial exposed, defends failed prophecy under growing scrutiny. Welcome to Truth and Clarity Christian News by Ejiro. Today, we're discussing Prophetess Celestial's latest attempt to defend her failed prophecy, a defense that many believe does more harm than good. In her statement, Prophetess Celestial claims she saw people praying like Nigerians, bent like Elijah, and insists this was the reason for Trump's supposed victory. She further explained that God gave the people what they wanted, which left her questioning, since when did God start giving people what they want? This explanation, intended to defend her credibility, has only sparked greater doubts among her followers. Previously, she had spoken critically of Nigeria, saying the nation lacked a foundation of its own. Its people were not properly trained by God, and they were being deceived by their pastors, specifically mentioning leaders like Bishop Oyedepo and Pastor Chris Oyakhilome. Yet, now, she cites Nigerians as an example of a praying nation, attempting to use this as evidence to further convince her followers. We've attached a video showing her defense, where she tries to conceal the inconsistencies in her prophecy. Rather than addressing the contradictions directly, her response feels like an attempt to mislead, leaving more questions than answers. Her narrative, built on shaky ground, may ultimately collapse under scrutiny like a house of cards.
So I had to seek God, and I had to say, Lord, what is this? What is this? Because I know that your word cannot fail, and I know that you told me your messages will not fall to the ground. So what is this that has happened? I have to tell you, the atmosphere was like brick. It was very hard. It was like heaven was almost kind of bronze. It was very hard. Normally, the minute I sit down, I want to put a smoothie in my mouth. God is like, and be it unto this, and verily it shall be. But not yesterday. It was not like that. And so finally, the Lord simply says, it was the desire of their heart. I'm listening. It was the desire of their heart. Okay. He said, yes. It was the desire of their heart. I gave them what they wanted. It was the desire of their heart. And in the early morning today, this is off the prayer line. When I woke up, I went to the Lord and I was just thinking, I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking, Lord, since when in the name of mayonnaise have you ever given someone the desire of their heart when that desire was counter to what you said? How does that happen? By what process, God? Would you ever give America the desire of their heart just because it was the desire of their heart? And then God flashed me a picture, and here's the picture. As many as the dots as you can see on this shirt that I'm wearing, to those of you who are trucking and you can't see, God bless you, keep your eyes on the road. But I'm wearing a shirt with tons and tons of tiny polka dots. And as many as the dots as you can see on this shirt, that's how I saw people in the midst of the kind of prayer that I think only an African prayer group would know. Because you can go and you can be in a French prayer group, okay? You can pray with international students. I've been there. You can pray in an American prayer group, but there's something that will happen when you're in the midst of some Ghanaians, when you're in the midst of some Nigerians, the way they will be popping tongues. These people will be bent over, okay, like Elijah, and they will be going braka, ebe. They will be praying. They will be shaking their body. They will be alive. That is how I saw people in America praying. They were praying until it was as if steam was rising off their body. And to a man, all of them were asking God for Donald Trump to be the president. Every single one of them was bent in prayer for Donald Trump to be the president. And when I saw this quick flash this morning, I said to the Lord, Lord, can I ask you something? You say that this is the desire of their heart and you have granted them the desire of their heart. But I have to ask you this. Did America repent? And he said instantly, no, they have not. They did not pray to me like this to repent of their sins. They did not pray to me like this to repent of the nesting evils in their midst. This is the people who traffic people. This is the people that I have told you of who eat babies. Now you are hearing the celebrities talking about baby eating. Now it's everywhere on the blogs. But when you first heard that children were eaten here in 2019 in the prophecy Blood to Drink, what did you do? You dragged me. You called me a liar. You told me, what do I think you are? Cannibals. And it turns out that the answer is a big, fat, resounding yes. Now your superstars are sitting and saying that, oh, we will take the blood from the foreskin of a young person. So they're cutting off the foreskin of children and rubbing the blood on their face. And that is only the lower level of what they are doing. But when it was spoken before, what was the response? Vitriol, false prophet, lies. So I said, Lord, if this nation has not repented, then this is not a case of Nineveh where you have turned a message because the people repented and then you relented against what you said you were going to do. And the Lord said, no, their judgments are still upon them. This was the desire of their heart. This is what they wanted more than me. They desired this outcome more than seeking my favor, more than seeking my forgiveness, more than seeking my mercy. America, I tell you, I've seen you pray. I've been in your midst while you pray. You've never prayed for God to forgive this country the way I saw people praying for this man scattered across the nation to be chosen and confirmed.